Yes, the Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern, launching Labor's re-election bid at the Auckland Town Hall today, acknowledged that as a result, it is because of New Zealand's success in eliminating COVID-19 that this event, mass gatherings like it, are able to take place in this country. And we can expect to hear a similar message throughout this 6-week election campaign from the leader of New Zealand's Labor Party, who today made the first election or policy announcement of this campaign. Jacinda Ardern announcing a $300 million jobs fund aimed at getting 40,000 people into work. We know that Labor isn't expected to unveil a wide range of policies throughout this election campaign. Jacinda Ardern says that the focus of Labor's campaign and her pitch to voters will centre around the need, the desire for continuity and stability in government. Jacinda Ardern says, yes, this is very much a COVID election.
But that does not mean that there aren't still choices to be made. It does not mean there aren't ideas to be debated, policies to be released, manifestos to be discussed. In fact, it's the very reason why this election is more important than ever.
The Prime Minister's message to voters, stick with us, really saying stick with the status quo. It's in stark contrast to Labor's campaign strategy 3 years ago. Jacinda Ardern, in fact, was present at the Auckland Town Hall 3 years ago when Labor kicked off its election campaign launch. At that stage, Jacinda Ardern had only been in the role as leader of the Labor Party for a mere 3 weeks. 3 years later, she is back with plenty of experience under her belt. Jacinda Ardern today acknowledging her government's achievements, speaking about the incredibly trying times over the past few years, the tragedies that have occurred in this country, the March 15 mosque attacks in Christchurch, the Whakaari White Island eruption, and now the ongoing coronavirus crisis. The Prime Minister also conceding that her party, the Labor Party in government, hasn't been able to achieve everything it wanted to.
Now, despite the many things we have done, we haven't always reached every goal. We wanted more homes for first home buyers. We wanted light rail in Auckland. But we've had to accept that sometimes when you try things that have never been done before, you won't always succeed. But that doesn't mean you should give up.
Now, Danica, the election campaign here in New Zealand is now formally underway. Jacinda Ardern launching the Labor Party's bid for re-election. Who's Jacinda Ardern up against on the 19th of September? Well, it's Judith Collins. She's the leader of the National Party. She's the fourth National Party leader in this term and just the third leader in the past 3 months. This is very much a party in turmoil that has been in disarray, and National is trailing Labor in the polls by a whopping 20+ points. So Labor very much in the box seat as the election campaign gets underway. Jacinda Ardern, it must be said, is very much odds on to be returned to power following the election.